Hey y'all, SAArmato here from SAArmatoArts. Hope that y'all are having a great one, okay? So, to get through with this, this is the Rune and the Yggdrasil Norse Divination cards for the, I just saw that, okay, cool. For the March 2020, or at this moment that you are watching this video, okay? This is, I am using Yggdrasil Norse Divination cards, as well as runes. This is all kind of like Germanic, Scandinavian, North, just North. North forms of divination from like northern areas of the world, right? The Norse, the what's called the Vikings and such like that. So, kind of wanted to use it all in like one centered video. So, expanding into the Yggdrasil. So, let's go into this, shall we? This one's going to be for the fire element. If you need the air element, that is the previous one to this. If you need the water, that's going to be the next one. And then earth will be the last one. They're separate videos, and then I'll string them together for YouTube and keep them in separate videos on the blog post on my website, so that way y'all can always see that in case anything happens to any of these other things. So, either ways. All right, so I'm going to show you the cards that we have. We have one extra card that every single element kind of got. It was like a general, like, it'll fit. It fits into all of them, kind of what I felt. So yeah, for that one, we have Rune. Okay, she is the giantess goddess of the sea, because she is married to the god of the giant god of sea god. Okay, so yes, kind of bring her in a little bit about how these work together. Okay, so kind of show you what these cards are and then go off of what we're seeing. All right, so we have Ymir. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Okay, he is creativity, novelty, artistic struggle. Okay, I'm going to read that off, y'all. And Dellinger, from how it's said in the book. Okay, beauty, vanity, and good things, actually. Then we have Skrymir. Hopefully I say that right. Okay, for the Yggdrasil. And for the runes that we have, hopefully I say this right. Let me say it right. Ew, or Iwas. And then we have Ewas, or E. Okay, so this one is horse movement, and this one is what's a good way to explain it? This one's the yew tree, or kind of like defense. So yeah, this actually kind of ties in pretty well. So going off of what we see. All right, with Ymir here, this is creativity. From him, creativity is born of his pieces, okay? Whenever you see this in a spread and how we see it, he basically explains that through him, that's how the earth was made, how different worlds were created. If you look at the card, it looks like he's spewing fire to create this tree, but it's almost like he breathed life into things that, weren't there. Okay, this kind of explains like the artistic struggles and what's happening. That with Dellinger, he's beauty and vanity in different senses. Vanity because he named his daughter and son. Yeah, his children. One is, he named them day and night, even though he is a giant or human. I messed up there. I forgot. He is in the world of he's in the world of humans. The giants are actually the other three, so that's kind of something that plays a big part. So probably big things in life, right? From the giant world is how this came about. When I see this, and what I mean by the artistic struggle and things like how this kind of ties in with these two, I feel like fire signs, you might have already had a project that you're working on really hard, okay? This moment that you're watching this. It's probably something that you like are doing, something that you're building it. You're actually constructing it into the... Ymir kind of represents like the physical embodiment of pain and like putting all your effort into creating something, okay? Dellinger is actually like he's a goldsmith. He creates from metals. He takes metals and basically he actually creates like jewelry and such. He like takes raw forms and things that need to be built, builds them into something that's beautiful and gorgeous and brings beauty in, like, he's known as like this card, how he is explained, is he brings light to what didn't have light from nothing. And here, the Ymir actually explains artistic struggle in the sense that the myth goes here that through his pieces, when Odin, V, and Viel, if I'm saying that right, the brothers and whatnot, when they go through, they take, like they create Earth, they create like the human world of sorts. I always say Earth, sorry, but for them it's the human world, through his eyebrow by dismembering him. Never said the Norsemen there's a bit more rougher, but then again, they were considered warriors and everything, so like it explains it, you know. Anyways, continuing with that, you know, with the dismemberment of like when they take his legs, they create a different parts, another world, and basically it's the physical act of you put your heart and your soul into creating artwork. This is why I say that either people who are going to watch this, maybe you are metalsmiths, maybe you create things, maybe you're like a hand maker, or you do artwork, or you do something. It could be even that you do like speeches and stuff. That came to my mind. So it can be that you're somebody who like takes speeches or does music or something of some other form, and like you create it, you bring it to life of sorts. Okay, when I see this, and next to Rune is a very loving sea goddess, you know, and she's a giantess, but she, like, what she does is she takes those who have fallen, have passed, have died, such the souls of people who have died at sea, even whether you are a warrior or not, even if you died in battle or did not, she takes them to the underworld of her underworld of the sea. They do not go to hell or Valhalla. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And basically she's very loving and she takes care. She is very like you will never want food, you will never want more than what she can give you, because they are gracious hosts, her and her husband. So that, to me, being that it's just her in here and she's like the femininity and the intuition, the subconscious, and like feeling and emotions, and she's real like loving with emotions and stuff like that. Seeing this here, it might be that you add your heart and your soul and you're creating things that are really good for maybe the next people, or you're just trying to, you know, express yourself like that. Okay, seeing this, it explains a lot why we have movement. This is the horse, right? It's all about movement. It's all about pushing forward. It's all about going and seeking things that you desire, you know. What's a couple of, hold up, a couple of the cards is progress, futures, movement. It's trusting, and really and truly, it's like going after your dreams. Okay, it's really pushing for that. These two things kind of show off something that might play into this. So I feel like this is, yes, keep going after your dreams and keep doing what you desire. Here's movement, you know. With Ew, I'm like, don't let me mix them up. Okay, somebody will come after me if I do. But Ew is all about, is the yew tree. The yew tree? Okay, so it's like defense. And so it's conflict sometimes. It shows that conflict and you have to go on the defense. You have to find and protect yourself with Skrimir. Okay, he represents deception. When I think of this card, I think of this can be that there are haters that don't want you to create. You know, it can be that there are people. The problem is because it's so close, it's like these two came right out, like right here. That's how I pulled them, kind of in order. And so for me, it's like you have to be on the defense because there's somebody who's playing deception. He is very deceptive. He is Thor's, Loki's enemy. He is considered Thor's ultimate enemy, and Loki's like real pissed at him. Is because he is the deception of the outer worlds, not of the underworld. He is the deceptioner of the outer worlds, as Loki is the deceptioner of the underworld. So even his ass don't like him, you know. But basically, it's like this guy is so crafty that, you know, he's like in the mist and whatever, and he evades everything. So it can be that you just have a hater that you haven't noticed yet. Usually when he pops up, it's like you have haters that you haven't noticed yet. They can be the people that like try to act like they really cheer you on, but they don't. So like with the defense card here, I'd say that do protect yourself. Why did I thought, okay, we're gonna go there. clean. You know, really and truly, when I think of defense, I think of not just physical defense, you know, like putting your hands up, you know, let's go. I also think of it as more of spiritual protection these days. Not just these days, kind of my life, but this can really and truly be somebody that really is dándote mal de ojo, you know, like giving you the evil eye, like somebody that doesn't wish for you to progress. Okay, and this is somebody in your midst, somebody that is around you. So for people who haven't noticed, there might be people that are in your circle that hate on you, you know, that they're like, oh, like the problem is people want you to do well. Some people do, but they don't want you to do better than them. Okay. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating from your bones and from your soul and from your heart, keep doing that. Okay, keep doing that, fire signs. I feel like because this is March 2020, this might be something you're doing, or at this moment. Keep pushing that and keep finding your dreams and building things from the small pieces that you have and creating and finding, you know, putting things out there that weren't there before. Okay, that's really what Ymir means. And Dellinger, you know, they mean that they create things. Okay, with the Dellinger and the vanity, that kind of popped out to me a lot. So maybe my fire signs, because we have like Leo, we have Sagittarius and Aries, like y'all want to say, look, I'm doing so great. Bring it down some. Don't tell anybody. Kind of, I know it's hard. I know it's hard to keep quiet because you're putting all your soul and your effort into this. But if you don't know who these person or people are, don't tell everybody your good news. Why? Because mal de ojo is like a real thing. When somebody like doesn't really wish the good stuff on you and you're just like, why the hell does my stuff, like it was going great, and then this happens. So yeah, definitely protect yourself spiritually. You know, you can wear yourself something blue. You can wear yourself little talismans and things like that. Or you can like just pray to your spirits and your guides and your gods, and or God or Jesus, or however it is that you decide. Or if it's nobody, just ask the universe to protect you, and kind of don't let your vanity get the best of you, because he is considered vain because he named his kids the day and the night, the personifications. And they ended up in the sky, never to meet, because one pulls the sun and one pulls the moon. So, yeah. So, be careful of your vanity, you know. But if you're making something that's beautiful, if you are putting it out there and you've already made it so that it's out there and like you constantly are creating it, you know, like don't let the haters win. You see what I mean? But do protect yourself. Maybe be like, hey, I'm gonna make sure that I have extra security on my website. Hey, I'm gonna make sure that like when I sell my paintings and whatnot, you know, there's no middleman. There's no worry that the post office is gonna throw it out or something. So yeah, whatever it is, keep creating, because movement is here. It's like, yes, totally go for it. Like, I like this. As an artist myself, like go for it, you know. As tarot reader, we do it all, right? Seriously, just go for it and keep pushing forward. Y'all are like the longest one so far. All right. Well, I hope that this helps out. My website is there available if you need something, and I hope that y'all have a great one and y'all like this. Okay, don't forget to look at your sun, moon, and rising. All right, so have a great one. Bye.